Double chin.
How are you doing? Like, I'm single.
So ugly.
And ready to mingle. Like,
this is not a good angle.
Just look.
Stretch that skin back.
Look what happens when I sit up straight. Good posture.
This is gonna be the intro to our video. Hi.
Hello.
It's been a while. This is my friend Olivia.
Hello.
She actually wants to start getting into YouTube again. She has a YouTube channel.
Liv Uncensored.
Yes. I really wanted her to be a part of my YouTube experience, and I wanted her to be in a video because I feel like she's so natural in front of the camera. So
I gotta get my toes wet again.
Yeah.
Just dip it in right now.
Yeah. So what we're going to do actually today is we're going to talk about our pet peeves and what things just kind of annoy us and kind of grind our gears, if that makes sense, you know.
So is this like you're grinding?
Yes. All right, so let's get to it.
Okay, my biggest pet peeve is when you spend hours creating the most beautiful Facebook status and someone comments with something completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
Why? What for?
Like,
did you get those cheese puffs I left on your door? Like, you couldn't have sent that in a message.
You couldn't have like sent me a message at all. Like, here I am talking about like how like my life is so like tragic or something, like, and then you're like, message me, I have to tell you something, or like, oh my god, the most exciting thing happened to me, message me, like,
text me back.
Like, no.
I will text you when I want to.
When people don't say thank you, when people are just so like inconsiderate, like, I don't like when I went out of my way to do something nice for you, like the least you could say is thank you. Like, if I hold the door open for you and you don't like say thank you, you just walk right through, like, okay,
let's
bitch.
not be entitled.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, like, I didn't realize what kingdom you're from, but,
Okay, I really hate when people blare music from their phone speakers rather than just taking the time to go out and buy $10 things from Walmart.
Yeah.
Headphones.
That annoys me too. It just kind of shows like, I don't know, like, I don't mean to sound like a bitch, but I don't think, like, one of my pet peeves is when people are just so ghetto. People purposely dress that bad. Like, they purposely...
Dollar signs on their clothing? Like, where did you get that from?
Yeah.
Who created that first
or like just things that are not flattering on a person. Like, sweatpants every day, or like, I'm sorry, but it's not 2005 anymore. Don't crimp your hair, or like, you know, don't scrunch your hair up with that mousse anymore. It looks nasty. It doesn't look cute. And for some reason, if you still think that looks cute, like, get with the time. Like, stop living under a rock. Like,
it's okay to look a little sophisticated.
It's okay, it's okay to look nice every now and then, but like, and it's okay to even like wear sweats and just chill or whatever.
Yeah.
But if that's like your everyday thing, like, you really need to, I'm sorry.
Change it up.
Change it up, like, treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Yeah. When people type forever and then all they reply back with is okay. Like, okay. Or K. Like, especially with iPhones, like, with iPhones you can see, like, the little, like, bubble with, you know, when they're replying, and literally all they reply back with is, like, okay, haha, or, like, LOL. Like, what am I supposed to say to LOL?
So much suspense, so little payoff.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sitting here, like, waiting for you to reply, and I said something, like, really meaningful, or I said something really, really funny, and I'm expecting, like, a really great response from you, and all I get is, like, LOL.
I put my heart and soul into that.
Like, I actually took the time and, like, typed out everything word for word. Another thing that pisses me off, too, another thing that is a pet peeve of mine is when people type in text language. Like, when they shorten words and abbreviate things, it's like, why can't you take the time to just type it out? Like,
GTG.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's fine with, like, LOL, like, that's fine, or, like, BT dub, like, I don't care. But, like, if it's, like, every other word, or if you reply, like, or not reply, but if you say things like are, you, like with the letter R and the letter U, like, or like your with you are, like, oh my god, it's 2 extra letters, Y-O, then you are. Like, is that so hard? Like,
or when they like get like they're wrong.
Oh my
or when they do
gosh.
you're like like
just
like,
grammatical errors in general. I can't stand it. Like,
when people post an entire album to Facebook without editing or weeding out any of the crappy ones, like, I do not want to see a picture of your shoes on the cement. No, I do not.
Or like just like a blurry picture.
Like, if it looks like this, if it looks like this,
yeah,
delete it. Delete.
Like, why would you, like, it seems like they just kind of plug the camera into the computer and just let all of the...
Or it's like a picture where like everyone's like this, like... like there's
or like somebody's blocking their face, like...
With the bestie, like, where are you?
With the bestie. Oh gosh, when you have a really shitty waiter or waitress and they expect you to give them a tip, like, I already don't give tips as is. Like, I just don't think, personally, I don't think that if I'm not legally obligated to give you a tip, I'm not going to. And I don't care if I offend any of my like waitress friends or any of my server friends out there. Like, I don't care. Like, it's my money. If I don't have the money to tip you, I'm not going to. My paychecks are not that big, and I'm not gonna go out there and like, if I want to go out to a restaurant and just pay for my food, just let me pay for my food. You're already getting paid by the hour. You already make a paycheck. So I'm sorry, but you don't live off of you. Like, I don't care if you make a lot of tips. You still make a living. You still make a paycheck. It doesn't matter to me whether you get like, if you shouldn't be upset at the fact that I personally did not tip you. Like, I hate when they see that you didn't tip them.
Oh yeah, and they just stand there and they're like, so no tip, huh? Like,
at my job, I'm not even supposed to accept tips. Like,
yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't be getting mad about tips. Like,
no.
It's stupid.
No.
So, build a bridge and get over it.
Okay, one of my pet peeves is when a person is breathing so loud, you can literally hear what's going on in the respiratory tract. Like, there is no reason, like, you should be breathing like... Like, no, please. And it's even worse when, like, I know it sounds so mean, when their, like, mouth is open and it's like... I'm like, what?
Like mouth breathers?
Like, no!
Like, I'm sorry, do you have something lodged up your nose? Like,
yeah,
just...
like, do you know that your nose is also used for breathing?
Yeah. Like, funny story, fun fact, spoiler alert, you breathe through your nose too.
I really hate when people drive so close to your ass on the road that you can literally smell their air freshener. Like, if you are so close that I can hear you chewing your gum from the front seat of your car, you are too close. Yeah.
Like, if your headlights are so bright that they're coming, like, when they're like shining into my mouth and out my butthole, like...
It's like the sun!
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, like, if your headlights are shining all the way through, like...
If you're temporarily blinded after driving past someone, like, turn it down.
It's like, I almost want to, like, honk my horn at them. But, like, you always... And, like, I'm always that kind of person that's, like, I always forget to, like, do things like that. Like, I didn't have a horn for a while. And so when I finally got a car with a horn, like, there are all these times where I, like, ran into, like, instances where I could use my horn and I never did. And I was just like, fuck! Like, I didn't think to be like, oh gosh, when you're sitting in your room and, like, somebody decides to come in, and, it's fine, like, it's fine, you needed to talk to me about something, but, like, when they leave, and then you had your door closed, you had your door shut.
Completely.
All the way. And then they leave it cracked open. Like, nothing bugs me more than that. It's like, I had my door closed for a reason. Also, knock if you would like to talk to me. Like, I could be getting dressed. I could be naked for all you know. Sometimes, most of the time, I'm always like, close the door. And, like, when they're like, hey, cool. When they crack it open, they leave it cracked open. It's like, that's not closed. That is not closed. Like, I want it closed all the way. I want to hear the door click. Yeah, so I can run up to it and lock your ass out.
I really hate when people feel so comfortable with you that they think it's okay to touch your hair. Like, do you know how hard I had to work for it to look like this? Like, it might not look like it, but I have put so much time and energy and effort into making it look like somewhat decent, and you just ran your fingers through my hair. First of all, where have your fingers been? Like, did you wash them? Did you eat Cheetos? Like, where, like, who are you?
I did.
Yeah, you didn't share with me?
I hate when you have really, like, okay, here's the thing. It sounds weird, but, like, I hate wet socks. Like, and not just, like, socks that are just wet all of a sudden, like, not, like, putting on wet socks. I mean, like, when you step in, like, a puddle and, like, the water goes through your shoe and then your socks get wet, and nothing is more uncomfortable than hearing the...
Or even, like, when you're in the kitchen and, like, someone left a puddle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, when someone leaves puddles in the kitchen, I don't pick up after them, so I'm like, dude, it took 3 seconds to just wipe that up. And now my socks are wet. They're tainted.
Exactly. And especially when you just got dressed and you just put on socks and then you go downstairs and you step in a puddle of water and you're like, well,
and there goes
that just set the tone for the day.
I really hate when people speak to me with horrible breath. Like, they're like,
so, Did I tell you something to do?
Like, no, my nose hairs are literally gone. Like,
seared off.
Well, like, and you keep like trying to like put distance, and they just keep getting closer. You're like, okay, well, I have to go.
See, that's when you just gotta be honest with them. You gotta be like, you need a Tic Tac. Like,
yeah, or let's do something for fun. Let's brush our teeth.
Let's brush our teeth for fun. I go to a lot of concerts, as you can see by concert t-shirt. There's always that point at the end of every concert that I seem to go to where everybody kind of finds the spot where the celebrity's gonna, like, you know, buy their tour bus, or where they're gonna, you know, eventually maybe try and get a chance to meet the celebrity and everything like that. I can't stand when there are big groups of people and they insist on singing the artist's song to, like, get them out. You know, it's like, you all suck anyways. Like, it's annoying, it's childish, and I don't know, I just feel like if I'm gonna meet somebody famous, I want to have at least some sense of, like, maturity around them, or, like, I just don't want to, like...
Or not only that, but it's like, what do you think is, they're, like, gonna, like, oh, this is my calling, like, they're beckoning me, I must go, like, to the sound of my own song.
Exactly.
Like, and that's my song, like, obviously I created it, like, I don't need for you to sing it, like, I can
like,
sing
I mean,
myself.
I understand everybody's
and
just trying...
I'm getting paid to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I understand, like, everybody's just trying to have a good time, and, like, you know, that's what the atmosphere is and everything like that. But for me, it's just, like, I'm really impatient when it comes to those things. Like, I would rather just have the artist come out and then, like, meet them and everything, and, like, but when people insist on, like, singing and stuff like that and just being obnoxious, like, it's just not, it's annoying. Like, it's obnoxious to me. I don't like it.
I really hate when people feel the need to one-up you on every single thing. Like, I get it, like, you are the bomb.com, you are the shit diggity, but, like, do you have to outdo me in every single thing? Like, I hate when you have, like, oh, that guy's really cute. Oh, actually, he had a crush on me in the 3rd grade. Like, listen, like, grow up!
The thing is, like, there are some people who are not the bomb diggity or shit diggity or whatever, and then they still act like that. Like,
when it's not rightfully placed, yeah, and they're like, yeah, like, you know, I used to be like a swimsuit model, like, really,
yeah. Or like when people try to steal your moment, like when you're having, like, you know, when you're having a moment and, you know, all the attention's on you, and
yeah,
like, that's fine, like, it's not like you're craving it, but, you know, everybody's attention is on you, and, like, you have the moment, and then they come in and they try to steal it from you.
Yeah,
it's like,
no. Like, excuse me, I worked hard for this.
This is my moment. Like, I don't touch my moment.
Do not steal my thunder.
Yeah. Like, I can't stand that. That is the biggest, like, when it comes to people like that, that is the biggest thing. Like, stop being such an attention whore. Like, nobody cares. Like, everybody already knows you're, like, an attention whore. And that's probably the reason why everybody hates you.
Or the attention whores who feel as though, like, they turn, like, any, like, normal situation into something that, like, all eyes need to be on them.
Yeah.
Like
every situation.
Hey, everybody! Like, ah!
Yeah.
Like, no, like, we were just trying to eat our oatmeal. Like, calm down.
Why are we eating oatmeal?
I don't know.
Okay, well, last but not least, I can't stand just ignorant people. Like, people who are just completely ignorant. Like, and I think this even goes without having an explanation. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Each and every one of you know
yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't even have to put it into words because I think everybody understands.
Or even when they know it and you're like, well, why don't you educate yourself?
Exactly.
Why don't you improve yourself? And they're like, because this is not how it was meant to be. Like, so you're willing to just stay at a state of, like, crappy, like, like stupidity?
Yeah. Like, I think that's completely, it's annoying.
Purposeful ignorance.
So this has just been like a list of things that annoy us and our pet peeves and stuff like that. If you have any pet peeves that we didn't seem to mention in this video, let us know in the comment section below. Again, this is Olivia. I will be putting a link to her channel in the description down below. And as always,
show some love.
Yes, show some love. Give me some thumbs, okay? Give me some thumbs.
This is how you heart. Okay.
Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Not only do I do just, you know, regular videos like this, I also do perfume reviews. I do all sorts of stuff. So if you'd like to see more of those, go ahead and check out my channel. Once again, subscribe for more. And yeah, we'll see you.
You won't regret it.
Yes, we will see you in the next video. So
later.
Bye.